In a heartbreaking story out of Augusta County, Virginia, the tragic case of Bear, a service dog shot and killed, sheds light on the cruelty of the act and the failures of the system. Joeseph and Edith Sande, the victims in this case, have faced immense hardship. On September 15th, the Sandes were faced with the horrifying reality that their neighbour had killed Joseph's service animal. This tragedy raises the question, could this have been prevented if the local sheriff's department had taken action on the Sandes' prior complaints? Before the fatal incident, the Sandes lived in fear. Their neighbour, Louis Edward Davis, known to them as a threat, had multiple complaints filed against him. Despite reaching out to the Augusta County Sheriff's Office, their pleas for help went unanswered. Why were their concerns not taken more seriously? The burden of security now falls on the Sandes. They have had to enhance the security around their home, installing outdoor cameras to monitor their surviving dogs. This cost should not have been theirs to bear. It speaks volumes about a system that fails to protect its victims, forcing them to take matters into their own hands. The loss of Bear has had a profound impact on Joeseph Sande's coping mechanisms for PTSD. Bear was not just a pet, he was a lifeline. Now, the responsibility falls on Edith Sande, impacting her job and their way of life. This tragedy extends far beyond the immediate physical loss. As the Sandes prepare for their upcoming court date, their story highlights the gaps in our justice and law enforcement systems. It calls for more proactive measures in responding to potential threats and better support for victims. The community's support through a GoFundMe campaign is a silver lining, but it also underscores the troubling reality that victims are left to shoulder the burden after a tragedy. We hope for justice for Bear and for systemic changes that prevent other families from enduring such devastating experiences due to inaction and neglect by those sworn to protect them. Remember to subscribe to Breaking Through News on the Newsbreak app or on our website at breakingthrough.com for the latest updates on efforts to seek justice for Bear.